Dear Sri Lanka brothers and sisters, everyone, when I came, Assalamu alaikum. October 1st, 2025 marks the 76th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy, I would like to extend warm regards and best wishes to all the people of Sri Lanka. Over the past 76 years, under the strong leadership of the Communist Party of China, the brave Chinese people have turned China from an impoverished and backward land into the world's second largest economy, top trader in goods, biggest holder of foreign exchange reserves, and the biggest manufacturer, being the world's largest developing country with over 1.4 billion people. China has successfully lifted 800 million out of poverty. We have put in place the world's largest compulsory education system, social security system, and a medical and health system. China has achieved industrialization in a short span of several decades, catching up with the times in great strides. Despite the increasing instability and uncertainty in the world economy, featured by unilateralism, bullying practices, trade war, and tariff war, China's economy remains highly resilient and vibrant, and its growth continues to maintain strong momentum. In the first half of the year of 2025, China's GDP grew by 5.3%. China's contribution to global economic growth has exceeded 30% for many consecutive years. Facts prove once again that the Chinese economy enjoys a bright prospect and remains a vital pillar for global economic growth, continuing to inject precious certainty to global development. To further promote the all-round development, China is speeding up its digital and green transition. China has been swiftly advancing the Digital China initiative, which has produced fruitful results. The value added of core industries of the digital economy rose to about 10% of GDP, and the value added of high-tech manufacturing and equipment manufacturing rose by 8.9% and 7.7% respectively. New achievements were made in photonic chip, artificial intelligence, quantum technology, biotechnology, space technology, humanoid robot, and other areas. From the lunar exploration probe, Chang'e, which completed humanity's first ever sample connection from the far side of the moon, and deep-sea submersible Jiaolong to domestically developed large passenger aircraft and self-driving cars, from big data to AI plus applications. The Thrive innovation in China is making headlines worldwide. bearing in mind the philosophy that loosened waters and nourishing mountains are invaluable assets, China has increased the share of electricity generated from non-fossil fuels to around 40% of its total power generation, topped other countries in the production and sales of new energy vehicles, with an annual output exceeding 10 million units, and provide over 80% of the photovoltaic and 70% of wind power equipment in the world, making it a key contributor to the global green transition. China and Sri Lanka have been close friends since ancient times, which are a bond of friendship that has endured for thousands of years. As a trustworthy friend, China always firmly safeguards Sri Lanka's interests in matters of sovereignty, security, and on both bilateral and multilateral occasions. Over the past 76 years, China and Sri Lanka have stood in solidarity in times of challenge and pulled together in the face of difficulties, whether in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic, confronting the economic crisis, addressing kidney disease, or delivering flood relief. China has always been among the first to extend a helping hand. In January this year, President Anura Kumara Disanayak successfully visited China and met with His Excellency President Xi Jinping. The leaders of two countries reached a series of important understandings, including jointly building a China-Sri Lanka community with a shared future, elevating bilateral relations to a new height. Our bilateral exchanges are multifaceted, from daily people-to-people engagement to frequent high-level visits on state governance, from the new progress of the Colombo port city to the improved performance of the Hambantota port, from the full resumption of the Central Expressway project Section 1 to the Gampaha, Tanagana, and Miluwanda integrated water supply scheme, from the donation of the stationery and fabric for school uniforms to the free cataract surgeries, and from outpatient department building of the Sri Lanka National Hospital to the refurbishment of Superior Court Complex, among many others. Those vivid examples of both major and livelihood projects showcase the all-round advancement of our bilateral relations. History has repeatedly proved that the closer the relationship between China and Sri Lanka, the more beneficial it will be to Sri Lanka's development and the livelihood of her people. The more capable Sri Lanka will be in resisting external risks and challenges. As time goes by, the friendship between our two countries will become more valuable and influential, with his role as a positive asset become ever more prominent. Looking ahead, I'm confident that through the joint efforts of China and Sri Lanka, and the strong leadership of His Excellency President Disanayak, Sri Lanka, the pole of the Indian Ocean, will rise above his temporary challenges and usher in bright future. The China-Sri Lanka strategic cooperative partnership based on sincere mutual assistance and everlasting friendship will continue to gain great momentum on a high level. Wish China-Sri Lanka enjoy great prosperity and everlasting friendship. Thank you.
අද දෙරණ YouTube නාලිකාව YouTube අද දෙරණ දැන්ම සබස්ක්‍රයිබ් කරන්න.